Let's get it. What's up? We got GMK all the way from Florida, based in Texas. Welcome to Vladtv.
Appreciate y'all. What's up with you?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Man, I'm excited to talk to you because I watched your last video and I was like, this is beautiful.
Which video? Oh, you talking about Let Us See, I Sir?
Yeah. That's beautiful. But we're going to get into all that. We were just talking about how you would get up early because you be hitting the gym recently.
Yeah, like, bro, I've just been trying to get everything in order. I feel like I can't give people my best unless I'm like my best, you feel me? So I gotta be like mentally, physically, everything gotta be hip, you feel me? I was smoking and stuff a lot, so I get like groggy and I got the feeling lethargic and all that, you feel me? So I'm just trying to get that motion back pumping and really turn up, get that drive.
I respect that. And if you're waking up at 8 a.m., when you going to sleep?
I don't know, cause like for me to go to the gym so early, I don't even come home and go to sleep. I come home, my girl be done cook something for me, I be done ate. I might just vibe and shit, do something with my dogs or some shit. I don't know, like really I just be kicking it, but I try to stay productive in as many ways as I can possible.
Hell yeah, I respect that. I love it. Well, man, we're gonna start at the beginning if that's cool with you. You know, we big on life stories here.
All right, for sure, what's up?
So yeah, I know you were born in Jacksonville and you moved out like the same, like instantly, right?
Yeah, I instantly moved from Jacksonville to North Carolina.
Right.
But that was so temporary. That was so temporary and short. But right after North Carolina, I ended up in Mississippi. But I left Mississippi right after Hurricane Katrina. Hurricane Katrina did damage to my house that was really like, it wasn't no point in repairing it, you feel me? So we was just like, fuck it, let's go back to Florida. So we went back to Jacksonville. I was in Jacksonville for a couple years, probably like 2 more years. And before I ended up going and staying with my grandma in Alabama. So,
did the Hurricane Katrina like affect your family a lot in terms of just the effects and having to move?
I mean, it probably affected my family a lot as far as like the experience because, you know what I'm saying, we ain't just up and move right off the bat, you feel me? Just like they was telling everybody mandatory evacuations and stuff, like we ain't never leave the house. So we stayed there, boarded up, all that type of shit, bought the food, all that, but it turned out to just be like a lot worse than everybody had expected. So, you know, people food running out, they giving out free water, stuff like that. It ain't no electricity. Nobody ain't got nothing, take no baths and stuff like that, you feel me? So it's just like maybe that type of experience might affect the family, but I wouldn't say like it just devastated, like set us back, no crazy way, no type of shit. I feel like we just kind of got up and got from around when the time came.
For sure. I know your mom's from Alabama, so how was it going over there?
Alabama?
Mm-hmm.
But I love Alabama, I love Alabama because I got so much of my family like right there in a condensed place. Like one little place, like I might be on this street and this street is for us, we all related, you feel me? And then you go down there and you go into them projects and everybody in this whole building, my little cousin. You know what I'm saying? Everybody related. Half them people in that Sleazy Flow video was related to me somehow. You feel me?
Wow, that's fire.
So it's like, it's a town like that, you feel me? It's so small, it ain't really nothing going on, so I liked it. And I was so young that it just gave me like a good upbringing. I feel like I got a good chance to really like be out there with everybody and be in the midst.
Right, so you always been a family man?
Yeah, that been something that was just instilled in me. Like I always been big on like family and my morals and what I stand for, you feel me? Like it just always been like programmed in my head.
I respect that for sure. When did you fall in love with music? I know you started recording when you were in jail, but like, do you recall like your first time hearing an artist and you were like, wow?
And I was like, damn, you feel me? Like I thought about the music. Like I always been big on listening to music, but I never was big on making the music, you feel me? Like growing up, I was big on Lil Wayne. I was big on Gucci Mane, you feel me? I was big on Boosie, like heavy on Boosie. I was big on, I don't know, but just like that. I had older siblings, so whatever was hip, whatever was cool at the time, like I always was in the loop, just with young ears, you feel me? So I don't even know what I'm hearing, but I already like these songs. I already know these songs. I'm in elementary school singing these, eating breakfast, you feel me?
You got a favorite Carter from Lil Wayne?
Favorite Carter? Probably like Carter 4.
Okay. I like Carter 3.
But if I had, but like I fuck with like Dedication, Lil Wayne.
Okay. Mixtapes.
Yeah, shit like that, you feel me?
I hear you.
Same thing with Gucci, like I was big on like Gucci changed the game, straight dropping all the mixtapes. Like when you go look at Gucci whole catalog, Gucci done dropped so many mixtapes. But now like, them the type of people that I was like growing up listening to, and I'm seeing like what they got going on. So I can say like I've been fell in love with the sound before I fell in love with the music, like itself, as far as like orchestrating it myself. You feel me? Before I fell in love with that, I already was fucked up about the sound and just what everybody had going on, just the image, the everything. Like I loved it.
For sure. You mentioned Boosie. You seen any of Boosie and Vlad's interviews?
I think I did just see that bit.
Okay. They'd be funny as hell because Boosie is a funny man.
Yeah, for sure. Boosie is funny. Boosie real funny, yeah.
Have y'all tapped in real life?
I haven't tapped in with Boosie. All my dogs done had a chance to tap in with Boosie and shit. Maybe one day I will, you feel me? But he always like, you feel me? Where I'm from, Boosie, legend status, so.
Right. Facts. I hear you. Well, you know, I know 14 you started getting in a little trouble. Yeah, how was it going to jail that young? I think it was for strong arm robbery.
Yeah, it was for strong arm robbery. But it was just like, I don't know, it catch you so off guard, but like at a young age, I feel like it's just for most people. And this if they like really sincere with what they doing or whatever they got going on. Like from the moment that you first go do whatever you do, like when you young, like you go out in them streets and you jump off the porch, like rather you end up incarcerated or not, like you done had a period in your life where you was anticipating for that. You feel me? So it's not like I just got locked up and I was 14 and I was just devastated, like damn, like I ain't never think this was gonna happen. You feel me? It was kind of more so like, by the time I was 14, I was already down there 2 feet in. So, you feel me? I felt like it was bound to happen. When it happened, it kind of like shook me a little bit like, damn, I'm in it bit, you feel me? But it obviously wasn't nothing that was able to like stop me in my tracks.
Right. What exactly happened and how long were you locked up for?
When I was 14, I want to say it was like some little stupid shit. Me and my homeboys riding in the car and shit. Somehow, some way, somebody ended up getting their phone stole from outside the car and shit, but he knew all of us anyway. Like, it was just some jit shit, some stupid shit, but yeah, a nigga ended up getting locked up, and I think we was in there for like a week. It wasn't really nothing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all, 14 is young.
Yeah, we was little babies.
But yeah, that wasn't, 15 years old, you became Muslim, right?
Yeah, I professed my Shahada when I was 15.
Were you initially Christian?
I wouldn't say that. Like, most of the time, when you tell people, like, okay, I profess my Shahada, that's what I believe in, I'm be Muslim, or you tell people I'm be this, or I'm be that, they assume that you, like, transferred or converted from being Christian, you feel me? But I wouldn't say that I was just Christian just by default, you feel me? Like, my mama was Christian. My daddy ain't really identify too much as anything, you feel me? But I came from a really, like, culturally diverse family, so I was already exposed to all different types of everything, you feel me? So I kind of lived up until that point in a place where I was like neutral, but open-minded. You feel me? So I'm like embracing everything that everybody teaching me, and I'm going to all these different places. I'm going to masjids, I'm going to temples. You feel me? I'm going to all this different stuff, and I'm kind of embracing their customs and stuff, partaking in their festivities and all that. But I just felt like when I practiced Islam, it just made the most sense to me. So that's like what I really clicked to and I ran with.
I respect that. Did you have a moment of like enlightenment, or maybe you saw something, or maybe you had a homie that was strong into it?
My moment of enlightenment. My moment of enlightenment probably would have been like a real moment of enlightenment. Like I already began to practice like Islam by the time that I was 15. But I feel like I had a real moment of enlightenment, like a real connection when I was like 16, 17. Something had happened to me. I was locked up, so I was in the juvenile, and they make us go to school every day. So walking in line, we would go to school. We chilling, you feel me? We don't really do nothing in school because, you feel me, everybody in here got different learning abilities and we different ages and they all in the same class, people fighting, shit like that. So they try to keep it as simple, watered down as possible. It was somebody in there who used to go out his way and like pull up on me. I guess, I don't know if he say he like seen something in me or something, but people always be saying that like they feel my, what that is? Like they feel my energy and shit, you feel me? So he put up on me, he was just telling me like, I can see something in you, I feel this, I feel that, you feel me? Like, you got it, like it's all there. So he gave me something. He went, printed it out, gave me something and was like, I want you to read this, you feel me? Because this should change your perspective. I know you'll be able to understand it, da 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 da. And it was something called the Willie Lynch letter. So when he printed that out and I went in my cell and I read it, it kind of like broke things down to me. And I want to say that was the first time in my life that I really felt like conscious. Like I felt like, I don't know, it's a feeling that I can't really explain no better.
Yeah, no, I respect it. And I feel like, yeah, I could just sense that, just you being grounded and, having something strong to believe in. How did your family react to that?
I feel like everybody kind of went along with everything that I do. I don't feel like I'm nobody that people really like, that people really like, I don't know, for lack of better words, like go against the grain with. It's more like when I come with something, I got a reasoning behind it. People know I'm not just finna make no choice just off of anything. So I feel like people just kind of accepted it wholeheartedly, the same way that I did.
Sure.
Or at least if they didn't, they had enough respect for me to not say it to my face.
Right. I think you met Yungeen Ace at 17 years old?
Was that when I was 17? No, that wasn't when I was 17. The first time that like I had ever had like any type of interaction with what Ace had going on, I was probably like 17 going on 18 or 18-ish, you feel me? Cause I was locked up for that whole year, and that was when Ace really started taking off and turning the city up and stuff like that, you feel me? And during that time, my main man Bike Street was already hanging with them, you feel me? So while I'm locked up, I'm on the phone with him and he telling me like, oh, them boys such and such and such and such. And he kind of was like, I don't know, basically throwing the alley hoop, you feel me, for me to come home and like link up and get in the mix or whatever. But by that time I hadn't like met Ace yet.
Got you. And that's when you started doing music, right?
Yeah, and that was when I started doing music, yeah.
How did that feel? How did that feel to consciously be like, yo, this is what I'm gonna do? Like, I'm gonna go hard, like,
I don't know, but like, that was my first experience in life with like real deal, like manifestation, you feel me? Like, that was the first time that I had ever like encountered something like that, so it was like powerful because, I don't know, like I got in there and I was bullshitting, but it's like, and it didn't happen in my city. It didn't happen like where I was locked up at in my city. What happened was they kept having big riots and shit in our juvenile detention center. So they split us up, like the people from my dorm alone, and sent us to different juvenile detention centers. So they sent me to Temple. So I was the only boy from Duval in Tampa, detention center, juvenile. Everybody else in there from Tampa or Orlando, or you know what I'm saying? But I'm the only person in there from my city. So they threw me in there, and I was more so like chilling. I just was on some shit, like I ain't really had to be too loud. I just felt like my presence, me being here alone, was like, y'all know what it is, you feel me? Like, that's powerful. I ain't really trying to rap because it's already more y'all than it is me. Like, I ain't on none of that. I was in there and I used to just be chilling, and the way I carried myself and I moved, like, they whole facility was like fucking with me heavy. Like, they'll start just doing extra stuff for me. They'll come to my cell in the middle of the night, bring me an extra plate. You feel me? They sliding honey buns and shit under my door. Like,
I'm dead.
They just fucking with me, feel me? Like, cause you gotta think, imagine me and I'm 18 at the time and I got this mindset. So I'm chilling
Right.
and it's like the vibe that the staff and stuff getting from me, like they just like, all right, man, yeah, like he ain't no big issue. I end up like fighting in Temple. I had them beat your ass, green at you. so I end up beating to the Temple, and then after that, like the whole facility was just on me, like they was fucked up about me. So I had a staff in there called, her name was Miss Rivera. She brought me like journals
Oh, wow.
and like pens and stuff, you feel me? Because she had seen me write something one time. But at first I wasn't writing raps and stuff. I was just writing like my thoughts and stuff. So you could call it like somewhat like a poetry. But
That's very therapeutic.
I was writing and stuff because I ended up being SRO, so that was single room only. So that mean like they wouldn't give me no roommates no matter what.
What'd you do to get that?
But I don't know, bro. I had said some crazy shit one day, but it ain't nothing to do.
Okay.
But like so they did that. So she was bringing me shit in, like the notebooks, notepads and shit, and that kind of started me writing once I got there. But this like basically the way that the juvenile detention centers work in Florida, they work kind of like how the county system work for adults. So we moving to these juvenile detention centers, but this is only temporary until they get a bed for us at whatever camp we gonna go to physically, you feel me? So I left from there and I went down to Brevard County, Melbourne, Florida. And that's why I did like all the rest of my time and stuff like that. And from there, that's when I was seeing other people rap. Cause now we open bay, we not in cells. We in open bay, so it's bunks. So now I'm in there and the person who sleep either right below me, right above me, one of them right next to me, something like that, like he rap. So he got all these boys around here all day. And I'm the type of person, when I do time, like, I'm not really like all over the dorm. Like walking all over the dorm and shit. Like I'm the type, like I just be on my bed, like chilling and shit like that. And I just kind of observe shit. Somebody might pull up, talk to him. I might pull up to my dog, sit down and talk to him. But I ain't really too much all in the midst, like trying to be friendly and shit. But like, yeah, so bro's rapping. He had everybody in the circle kind of around him. And they all gravitating towards him and what he got going on. I guess he was like the best rapper in here before I came. So I'm talking to him and I don't know, I got that journal, I got to write and put my mind to it just to have something to kill the time. But by the end of that month, let's say from that day I started writing, by the end of that month, I had everybody in there like fucked up about it.
Really?
Everybody walking around, counselors and shit, walking around singing the nigga songs that I wrote.
So, but you hadn't put them out. It was just songs that you had written.
I wasn't no rapper yet. This all from my journal. This all from them standing around listening to me rap to them. And they singing the choruses and stuff like that. People sneaking their phones in to work, recording me on Snapchat and Instagram and posting it for me and shit, telling everybody, oh, I'm coming home soon and shit like that. Like,
wow.
I was just getting love and support, you feel me? So I told myself, like, I always felt like since legit, like, I ain't never really had nothing that I did and I really did that bit, you feel me? Like, I feel like everything I did, like, anything I started, like, rather it be like some sports shit or some type of shit, anything that I was about to start or some type of shit, if that shit got sour, I just said, fuck that. Like, I ain't wanna do that shit no more, I'm finna go post over my dogs. Or I ain't wanna do that shit no more, I ain't going to practice, I ain't going this. So I told myself this, I was like, all right, but real shit, this shit gonna go like, just stick on this shit. Like, no matter what, like, just real deal stick on this shit. So I told myself I was gonna give it a shot, and that shit really went dumb, so you feel me? I call that manifestation.
Hell yeah, that's so beautiful. And I think 2017 you recorded your first single, right?
2000, that was probably 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, 2018 or early 2019, either one of them. Either late 2018, early 2019, because that was when I first came home, November 5th, 2018.
How did that feel?
I felt good. Like, it always felt good, you feel me?
Right.
But it just be feeling like it's a good feeling, but people don't understand, like, how much, like, of a bad feeling that people could get from that type of thing at the same time. Because you done went through so much, and you don't understand how much energy and, like, dedication it be taking for people to cope on how to, like, do their time, that you be having to, like, really shift your mind and, like, really jam yourself into that mind frame so that you could stick and move in that bit, you feel me? So then you come home and then you feel like, damn, well, shit, I just dedicated the whole last year of my life to motherfucking surviving. What the hell I'm finna do now, you feel me? I ain't finna go work no job. I ain't finna go do this, I ain't finna go do that. So then that's another time where you gotta pick and choose, like, what you finna do, bro. You finna half-ass and you finna play, or is you finna say, fuck it, and put your all into whatever you think is productive, whatever, you feel me? So it's just like, I go through the same thing any time that I had got out. It was just always that. It was always like, bro, I know you just got this, I know you just got that, but the rap shit, bro, focus on it, bro. You feel me? And it's just like, I tell myself that.
So how did you focus on the rap? Like, did you start recording in real studios? Did you have someone managing you at the time? Like,
At the time, I ain't even had no manager. I came home, my brother, my big brother, he put me in the studio. I made that song, The Truth. I made
The Truth,
a couple songs, but they ain't never dropped. You feel me? I just got them on my phone and shit. Like, they ain't never drop or nothing. And then I got to this song I made called Gang Thing. But I ended up
Gang
making
Thing,
that.
I was just watching the video.
I ended up making that, not even like in the studio with my brother. Like, me and Backstreet had just went to the studio one day, just in there playing. You feel me? We used to get these little, this back when we in these little studios, you know what I'm saying, $20, $25 an hour and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, getting it together, busting it down halfway. We in that bit making 6, 7 songs. We just in there going one taking them, we ain't punching in at no ad-libs, no, you feel me? Like, we just in there just having fun with it, bro. So, shit, I ended up making Gang Thing, and I went home, and when I played it for my brothers and his homeboys that I had grew up with too, I call them boy my brothers, you feel me? Bros on some shit like them boys to get behind the shit basically and manage it, you feel me? And push it in. We did that for a while. We dropped Gang Thing, got to going dumb. Everything manifested the way that I seen it, you feel me? And it just told me, like, it always gave me reassurance that I was going in the right direction, because it's the best thing that ever did, for real, you feel me? Like, that I ever did, you feel me? I always been here, there, you feel me? This the longest I done stayed in one area, one field.
Right.
So.
That was before the tattoos, right? I was watching the video.
Before a lot of these, but I already had some though. I had like, I want to say I had my face and I had these on my neck.
I was gonna say, can you break down the face tats for us?
My face tattoos, let me see.
I like face tattoos. I'm gonna just say that. I like face, I think.
So my first face tattoo was this. This is in calligraphy. This is in Arabic calligraphy. It say Allah.
Okay.
So it say Allah in Arabic calligraphy. These my double R tattoos, you feel me? Big double R rack racer GMK. You feel me? That's just some shit that I had came up with, like, while I was locked up, me and another nigga, we was like, bro, okay, he from Daytona, we was like, okay, we gonna make the little rack racer shit. So we just started saying it as like, more like, not necessarily like a real, like a group name, but it's just more like I don't know. But
I hear
move
you.
on from it.
Wait,
You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so I just did the rack racer shit, came home, put it on me, double R rack racer. And this is a phrase, it's in Arabic too, it says mashallah. Mashallah means like Allah has willed it. You know what I'm saying? Like Allah has willed this to happen. So I put mashallah on my face because I feel like that's like a phrase that just determined the stage I was at in life when I put it on there. I feel like shit, I feel like damn, fresh out, did it twice, beat the system twice, did the baby time, ate it twice, you feel me, came home, and every time I came home, I still bubble. Like it ain't nothing, it ain't, you feel me, it ain't no hindering this shit, it ain't no hindering destiny, you feel me? So I just put it on my face, mashallah, like Allah has willed it.
For sure. Okay, so you went to jail at 19 for burglary and possession of a firearm?
I went to jail when I was 17 for burglary and possession of a firearm.
Okay.
And then when I was 2020, that was when I was 19, and that was a possession of a firearm by a convicted felon and armed possession of marijuana over 20 grams.
Damn. Where were you?
Driving in the car with this dumbass little girl.
Oh, I was gonna say what state, because marijuana's legal.
Oh, I was
now,
in Florida.
So oh, okay.
I don't got no history nowhere else but Florida.
Got you.
That why I ain't never in Florida. I ain't playing with them people.
So then 2021, you got arrested again?
Yeah, 2020.
2020, got you.
Yeah, so in 2020, so like why that 20, really both of them was in 2020. So I was 19 because the first one happened in January 2020, I was 19. So that's when I got charged with possession of firearm by convicted felon. Because after I had been convicted at 17, I already was like, my firearm privileges is revoked. You feel me? So like shit, when I was 19, 2020, I got possession of firearm by convicted felon, armed possession of marijuana over 20 grams. And then that September of that same year, I got arrested again, and it was just another possession of firearm by convicted felon and armed possession of marijuana, armed possession of cocaine, armed possession of controls, like a whole bunch of them, you feel me? Like everything you could think of probably. So that just doubled up because at the same time, I had both of them cases open. So now when I'm in court, they ain't trying to give me no bond because I just technically violated the other bond, and then they just ain't fucking with me, man. I'm in there now.
How is your mental health during all this? Because you get out and then having to go back in, like, how is your mental health?
It'd be like, damn. But at the same time, if you were at the same time, if you a real nigga, like if you realistic, that shit don't make you feel no way because it's hard to be mad at yourself. So it really ain't falling on nobody but yourself because you really, like, you in this bit dolo, you feel me? Like, we got free will, like, so you don't really be thinking too much, but mental health wise, as far as like when you in there, you just get conditioned, like, click that shit, turn that shit back on, you get conditioned, like, go for nothing.
What would you say was the hardest adjustment behind bars?
The hardest adjustment behind bars to me is when it comes to stuff like showering and shitting. You feel me?
Damn.
Them is like your most like, that shit you take for granted. And then like, bruh, it's small adjustments behind bars that people don't understand how much it affect you in your life. Like hot food, hot water, cold juice. You feel me? Like you don't really got that type of shit. You don't got the ability to just make your food warm or cold as you please. You feel me? I might only get cold water out my tap. Nigga next door might only get hot water. So when them doors closed and we locked in that bit, both of us wish we was in the other room, you feel me? Cause I'm trying to cook and he trying to make some Kool-Aid type shit. So we It's just like, bro, but it's crazy the type of shit that we able to do, like take an empty shampoo bottle, wash it out real good, and then now I'm filling up cold water over here, and I know how to tie the sheet around it and slide it next door to his door. He get it, tie it back, slide it back. You feel me? Like everybody in there, like we getting right. But I would say the biggest adjustment was definitely like showering in them type of conditions, like with all them people here, because at the end of the day, especially when you in prison, you in position sometime where they not changing your laundry for 4, 5, 6 days. You know what I'm saying? Like they just not coming to the dorm, like changing your laundry, and y'all only got 2 pair of drawers because that's all they give you. You know what I'm saying? Or some type of shit like that. So you in a position where all of that ego shit, all that pride shit, all that, oh, I'm not finna get in the shower with nobody else shit, like, that shit really dead, because it's 30, 40 grown men who saying, bitch, I'm taking me one, you feel me? So, bitch, what you gonna wait till the end till you can't? But it's like, I don't know, it's just a judgment, like, you gotta grow up, you gotta be like, shit, we gonna be mature about this shit, you feel me? I know what I'm on, and shit, if somebody got out of line, I'm gonna just correct the shit. Like, you got, it's just like statements like that, you feel me? Like, even my girl get on me because especially when I first came on, because I'm goddamn walking around the house, like in the bathroom and shit, I put my slides on. Shit like that, you feel me? Like little shit like that. Like I don't like having shit. I don't like having my flow, I mean like the cold flow like on my feet and shit. Like it feel dirty.
That's funny. I actually, going back to the food, I interviewed Freeway Rick Ross. You know, he spent 20 years. He said all he ate was oatmeal and peanut butter.
That boy big as fuck. I know he is. Oatmeal and peanut butter, niggas be getting big off that.
Well, I think Freeway Rick Ross, he was like vegan or some shit. Yeah, that's why.
I can go for that.
Did you have a go-to?
A go-to? Hell yeah. My go-to for real, like, me and Ksoo used to whip up some shit. We call that bit, what we call that bit? We call that bit seafood. We call that bit like a seafood tray, right? So we take that bit, we bust down some spicy chicken noodles, put them bitches in like a styrofoam tray, like a to-go tray, bust them down, cook them, bust them down, put them in there. Goddamn, take like some mackerel fish, mush up the bag, put that in there, mix it up, and put like 2, 3 mayos in there, and then just grab that bit and just shake up the whole box.
I seen your video on Instagram doing that shit.
Nah, but see, that was some different shit. But I be knowing I know how to make so much shit. Like, but I done seen niggas make like no funny shit. For Thanksgiving, we made a pizza, a big ass pizza. I'm talking about fed 20, 30 niggas. We made a big ass pizza. We done made big ass, long ass burritos, like all type of shit. But niggas really in that bit making the best out of the shit. So that's how I be feeling out here. That's why I don't really stress about shit, cause I feel like we could be in that position and be like in that bit, like really like I ain't even flexing, like real deal having fun damn near, like not even thinking about this shit. Then it ain't really nothing in the world that could really have you feeling like you fucked up out here.
Yeah. And I just feel like, just even speaking with you now, I just feel like you have such good energy, and I just, you know, we appreciate that.
Yeah, I be hanging good.
Just being able to like find the positives in the situation.
Yeah, cause I feel like people be focused on the negative too much. Like, bro, like when you in the nigga ill with that negative shit, like just imagine, watch this, imagine how much slower 20 sad minutes pass than 20 glad minutes.
Right.
Like, damn, you feel me? 20 minutes while you happy as fuck, that shit fly. You be like, damn, already? 20 minutes while you sad?
Right.
But so shit, I just always kept a positive outlook, cause especially with what my homeboys going through and just people that I was encountering, it always give you a sense of like, bro, this shit could be worse. You feel me? Like, this shit ain't even that, bro. Even down to like, we all just keep that positive outlook on life, cause like, bro, you always get like another chance, you feel me? Or you always do it until you don't.
We gotta talk about just the fact that you were supposed to get 9 years. What was going through your head when that happened? Like,
Shit.
I would be like,
it wasn't nothing going through my head. I was by the time that we got to throwing numbers around and shit, I was already like in the box by myself. So I had already been by myself for like a while. So at that point, I'm telling myself like, I don't care. Like, I'm chilling.
Damn.
Like, I'm at the, imagine like, bruh, they done threw me away by then. That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like they done threw me away by then. I'm feeling like I'm in the bottom of the ocean in the darkest little crack. Ain't nobody never gonna find a nigga here. Like, fuck that shit. So I'm in that bitch chilling and I'm just maintaining like, she sending shit for me to talk to me and shit. And I'm just like, I'm not even trying to hear that shit. Like I had already told my lawyer, I had got on the phone. Whenever I get on the phone, I tell my managers, I tell my man, I tell anybody that I'm talking to, like, bruh, fuck it. Like, I'm willing to take it to the door. Like, if they trying to give me anything over, like, if they trying to give me anything over 3 years, like, they gotta give me that shit.
right.
And that's just something that I stand on. That's just principle. But I stand on, like, a lot of niggas go into jail with this open mindset, like, oh, this 10 don't sound that bad because I know I such and such. Bitch, I ain't did shit. So whatever you talking about, I don't know all that. People be trying to reason with they stuff shit. I ain't did nothing, but I'm ready to go home. And if not, bitch, I ain't taking nothing over 3 years unless you give it to me. That's how I felt. Like, that's what my mind was. You got to give it to me. I ain't taking it.
You said they tried to trick you, but they didn't have enough evidence?
Yeah, they be trying to finesse. They be saying weird shit like, oh, we got this video. C's video, that bit be like 100 yards away looking like Minecraft. You feel me? Like, who the fuck is that?
Wow.
Crazy ass video, weak ass video, man. That be them folks, bro. They be hating. They be at the house and shit, thinking about you and shit. You in jail. I'm in jail eating a good brick, smiling, telling ghetto stories on the vent with my dog. Shorty at the house trying to figure out how she finna fumble the ball next week in court.
Right. Real quick, we're gonna move on past this. But, I think you got in 3 fights when you were in jail?
Yeah, I fought a couple times, but that shit wasn't nothing. That shit be patty cake. It really, like, that shit really was like on some shit like, anytime that I had fought, it was always on some like somebody else be trying to prove themselves or like somebody, like people be living with them egos, so people don't be knowing when to like let some shit go, you know what I'm saying? Like I done got into an altercation because I'm on a video chat with a girl. So obviously, like, the type of environment we in, like, you don't really be wanting people, like, all in your videos. You feel me? Because they be looking at her. Sometimes she got on something nice she want to show you or some shit. People be all in the background looking at you and shit. You feel me? So it's like, first nigga linked in, it was like, GMK, what time it is? So I'm like, yeah, bro, it's 6, whatever. You feel me? Boom. Second nigga walk right after him, like not even 30 seconds, lean in. Hey, GMK, what time it is? So I'm like, bro, what the fuck y'all got going on? I'm like, jit, but now I'm heated, but I ain't really thinking right. You feel me? I'm not thinking like these the only tablets we got access to. I'm thinking like, shit, it's a girl on that bit, what y'all got going on. So I snapped that, bro, like, shit, go check, bro, shit, like, get from around. I'm telling you, man, like, shit escalate so quick, cause now I'm chilling on the phone with the girl, still 2 minutes walk by. Brother went to the room, put on his shoe, walked by. Brother linked up by me right here while I'm on the phone. He like, yeah, bro, when you get off that bit, bro, just tighten up. So by then, you feel me? It's like, shit, fuck it. Like, that just be how quick that shit can escalate shit. But that shit always be people with their ego like, oh, don't raise your voice at me, yo, such and such. But once you get to like, that's more like county problems. Like all them fights was in the county. I ain't getting no fights in prison. Prison like I wouldn't say a better environment because it's a lot more like critical, your moves and shit. But I would say that it's like, if you know how to conduct yourself, you'll survive a lot longer in prison than you will in the county. Like in the county, it's more like, it don't matter how you conducting yourself. Like we finna try your ass in that bitch. You feel me? Shit like that.
Right.
In prison, everybody got their shit going on. They got their time. Everybody got their own story and their own, where they came from, what led them here, and what's on their mind every day. You know what I'm saying? What get them through it. So people just focused on they end date, because by now everything's set in stone. Everybody know what they got to accomplish, and everybody just coexisting and reaching where they trying to be.
I got you. Just real quick, piggybacking off Gucci. You know, he went to jail and had the biggest glow up in hip hop. Did that inspire you?
Yeah, actually, when I was first locked up, when I first had started rapping, I read Gucci biography.
I love that.
Yeah, I read the autobiography.
I love that.
That was raw. Like, that was like one of the first like rap autobiographies that I had ever like sat down and read, because at that time I wasn't even really like reading. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't really just reading everything. I always been big on like studying, you know what I'm saying? Like going through and discerning what I want to get from something. But for me to sit down and like, this ain't got nothing to do with me, and I'm just reading about Gucci, you feel me? Like, I read that shit and I actually liked it. I like how they orchestrated it.
I love that. That's fire. You said you learned your style of recording from Future?
Yeah, like where I'm at now. And I don't want people to think, I mean, like the flow or the cadence. What I mean is like the literal process, like the creative process of recording. Like, when I sat in the studio, when I watched how Future do his shit, it just seemed a lot more efficient. And it was just like, it was easy. It kept them on their toes, like hype to the beat. So I say, shit, I'm finna go try that shit when I get back in the city. So I left Atlanta, came back to Houston, I tried it. And ever since then, like, that just been what I do. Like, I just go in there and I just do that.
He's the GOAT when it comes to freestyle and just spitting off the dome. Like.
Yeah, I fuck with that shit. Like, I feel like people gotta have a good creative mind to be coming up with them type of songs like they be coming up with. Another person that I feel like raw at that type of shit is like Kodak.
For sure.
Like they gotta have these minds that's capable of like being so outside the box that they be saying shit that like other people wouldn't think to say, or other people wouldn't dare like come say out their mouth, you feel me? And I feel like that's what be catching you to their music, you feel me? Cause it got a little mystery in it. You don't really never know what they finna come say on the song.
Right. Absolutely. This just reminded me of it, and I promise I'm not asking for no clickbait. I'm genuinely wondering. Well, first of all, you know, obviously hip hop took a huge loss recently. You know, PNB Rock.
Yeah.
It was just the saddest thing. But yeah, what did you think of Kodak's post saying his girl should kill himself? I was like, whoa.
I don't know. I mean, I know one of my favorite songs is that Kodak PNB. You feel me?
Too many years.
Like, I love that song. Like, I listen to that song sometime, and that bit make me cry. Like, them boys together, like, that was divine. You feel me? So, listening to the song, it sounded like they had some type of chemistry. You feel me? So I really can't speak on like on Yike comment, because I feel like that came from a place of like they closer on a certain type of scale. So we really can't say like how he should feel. You feel me? Because sometimes shit. One of my dogs might get shot. He might be with one of my other dogs. I might feel like, nigga, fuck you could have did something, but that don't mean I really feel like that nigga just mad. You feel me?
Right.
So shit, but how I feel about the situation in itself, I do feel like that shit be sad, you feel me? And it just show you, it go to show you, and I preach this to the people around me, like, it feel like any move could be detrimental, any move could be,
facts.
You feel me? It could either put you way far back, or it could just rather be your last, you feel me? So it's sad to hear about it, but just, people gotta prevent it any way they can, you feel me? They gotta take any precaution they can. I know people wanna have fun and all that, but it's like, it can't be at that cost.
I was finna ask, do you ever get scared of wearing, like, putting on all your jewelry and stepping out sometimes?
Nah.
All right.
I be chilling, but I'm not really even no step out type of person. Like,
right.
Like some people might see me like in the club for 20 minutes and it's me and 7 of my dogs. You feel me? But other than that I guarantee you now that idea was not inspired by me. Like, I'm not like the type of person who just wake up and say, let's go hit it.
I got you. Back to, when did you and Yungeen Ace really tap in? I was gonna ask about Who Gon' Slide in 2021, but just real quick, Yungeen Ace, adore him. I've interviewed him a few times. Shout out to Ace. He's a real one.
I wanna say we probably already spoke by 2019, and we met like early 2020. And I probably seen that boy like, I probably really seen that boy like a couple solid times and shit before I went to prison. And then I came home, but it was like, during that time, I spoke to him a couple times while I was in the county too. And then when I came home, it was more like, that's crazy. Cause now that I'm thinking about it, for me to only have like encountered him them few couple times and shit like that, when I came home, like he was actually like one of the big factors of support that like encouraged me to move to Houston and stuff like that. You feel me? So that's crazy, I feel like. But nah, like
That's awesome.
yeah. That's really how we met. We met like early 2020, late 2019.
So talk about Who Gon' Slide. Bring us back to that studio session.
Who Gon'
Because that's one of y'all's
Slide?
biggest songs.
Who Gon' Slide? All right.
That shit's crazy.
Who Gon' Slide? Shit, I had just came home, so I was like, bro, I'm trying to turn up. Ooh, bro was fucking with my shit and all that, and we in the studio. And at this time, like, I already know I'm finna be rapping and shit, but I'm right now, I'm still kind of adjusting to just coming home. But I'm pulling up the A studio sessions every night. Ace in the Yo, I'm there. We in there till 6 o'clock in the morning. You feel me? Like, we just in there hanging good vibe. All the guys in there, everybody. You feel me? So, you feel me? It's big kumbaya shit in that bit. You feel me? So, we hanging and I just heard the beat cause DJ Shao sent me the beat. So he had sent me a pack of beats for when I first came home. I'm playing the beat and I'm just like, damn, this shit snapping. Did I punched that in?
I think you did.
Yeah, and I think that was like, I don't know. I don't know if I punched it in or I don't know if I wrote it or whatever, but I know, man, I got to that studio and we straight slid that shit. Like, that shit ain't take no longer than 4 to 5 minutes.
Oh, wow.
But it was just the chemistry. Like, I feel like that bounce on that beat, like, it was unmatched to anything that I had heard. I had just came home, you feel me? You know, people was already snapping and shit. So, yeah, I fucked with it off the rip. And me and Ace just clicked on it. That shit really just went dumb.
Did y'all shoot the video like the next day or some shit?
We really shot the video like the next week, probably.
All
Or a
right.
couple weeks. Something like that.
You got a favorite memory from the video shoot?
Favorite memory?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a favorite memory. My favorite memory for real from the video shoot. Damn.
Say it.
I don't know, bro. I love all our video shoots. Like the type of energy that just be there, that we just be having, like we really just having fun. And then my videographer Lisa, like her ability to just capture the moment. You feel me? Cause that's all it be. Like, it ain't like we in there saying like, oh, we finna do this, we finna do that, we finna do this. We really kind of in here just swinging. So we just having fun in here and she just capturing the moment. So how it looked like we was in that party and like we really was in there like that, you feel me? So I guess the whole video was just a good experience. It was a good experience.
For sure. All right, we gotta touch on this.
All right.
I think you were saying the beef was shining light on what was really happening in the city. Is that good or bad?
I mean, shit. If I feel like anything in this world, like it's not one thing in this world that you can tell me, just say it, and I can't tell you a good and a bad for it. I feel like everything has like a equal positive and negative reaction. So
Right.
shit, people shining the light, it's good for the people who using it in the proper ways and taking advantage of it, and they blowing up, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you seeing niggas from Jacksonville hitting M's and you know what I'm saying, signing deals and branching out and just expanding they brand, expanding the city. So shit, I feel like it's good in that way, but at the same time, it's bad in a sense. It's bad in a sense that it's giving these people who was just sitting on their ass 5-6 years ago, these people, these state attorneys and these detectives and shit, is giving these people who was just sitting on their ass before we wasn't shit, like letting everything slide. It's giving these people incentive to try to show themselves, you feel me? Because now, if people getting pulled over in the city for littering and shit, and they ended up on First Coast News, like, fuck, you feel me? Because they're a rapper, or they got something going on, you feel me? Niggas getting caught with guns and getting 15 years and shit like that. But that'd be bullshit. They got incentive now to make an example out of us. So now they using it for monetary gain and stuff like that, you feel me? Nigga brother Ksoo was in chilling, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He going through this shit, this real shit, you feel me? I spent some of his time with him, and we sharing our feelings about our situations and shit. This real shit, bro, going through, you feel me? They see a little YouTuber that got access, and he's submitting interrogation videos, and now the news posting interrogation videos. They never did that before. Like, they just exploiting stuff for whatever they can exploit it for. But at the end of the day, I look at everything like right now, we going through these trials and tribulations, but bro, them gonna beat this shit because that shit ain't nothing. And at the same time, at the end of the day, they gonna look fool because this shit gonna be a phase to them, bro. Everything in the world just work as a phase. Right now, they attacking all these rappers and beating down these people, LLCs, calling them gangs and doing all this. You know what I'm saying? All this foolishness, bro. All this foolishness. But they doing all that right now, but it's just a wave, bro.
Right.
20 years from now, they gonna be saying, oh, we need to crack down on these football players. You know what I'm saying? Like, they do anybody that they feel like got too much of a pull or a push in the community that they don't feel like they could control, you feel me? Once you get that power, you can go either way with it. Like, even if you're doing good in your community, they'll come fuck you over because to them, I feel like it's more so, what if he choose to do wrong? Like, look at somebody in the community with that much power. You got all these people out here, you feel me? These boys be out here acting violent, but when he come to the hood, everybody out here partying, nobody ain't shooting, nobody ain't nothing. When they see somebody with that type of power, bro, they come for them, bro. Cause now you gotta be the leader. You feel me? They ain't killing around you, so you the leader. Or some type of shit, like, it just be dumb shit.
I hear you. I've interviewed both Young and Ace and Fulio. They both denied any type of beef. What's real, like, like, I don't know. What is your take on the situation? Obviously, I know you get asked this every single time. I'm so sorry.
Between who beef?
Young and Fulio situation.
I don't know about they beef. If them boys both said they ain't got no beef, they might ain't really got no beef.
Facts.
You want it, ain't you? You want them?
Huh?
You wanted that?
No, I really don't. But like, honestly,
no, I'm saying I'm trying to figure out. That's my honest answer. I don't know. I've been gone for a long time, like back and forth. Yeah. So you feel me? I'm just focusing on what I got going on. I'm still trying to figure out who I'm supposed to be beefing with. So shit, you feel me?
I got you. I saw you say Fulio didn't pave the way for Jacksonville rappers. Spot 'em, got 'em did?
No. That was a clickbait. See, what happened was, listen, right?
Oh, it's because they asked you that question.
The question that I got from the interviewer was if I had to choose somebody from that side of the division, like in my city, like how people look at the rappers divided, they said if I had to choose somebody from that side, who would I say paved the way? You feel me? So he tried to coerce me into saying Fulio because, I don't know. You feel me? I don't know, bro.
I hear you.
Life weird sometimes, but...
I hear you. But I'm glad you could clear it up. Yeah.
But like, I do feel like everybody making noise. If nobody wasn't making noise, shit, y'all wouldn't know their name to say it. But as far as paving the way, we know who did that, bro. So we not even gonna do that.
I got you. You say you weren't cool with Spot 'em, got 'em, or y'all cool?
I don't know, shit. Bro seemed like an alright dude for real, but bro, I don't know. I ain't seen him in a long time.
I got you. Just real quick, just relating to your own artistry. Obviously, Spot 'em Got 'em had like a viral single, went
Oh
crazy
yeah.
on TikTok. You be on TikTok and all
I
that?
was in jail when that happened.
Okay.
But
Were people
I
people
heard
were doing it in jail, right?
I heard about it. I heard about it. I was in there with that boy Uncle. We was like whipping up one day. We was like cooking a little goulash one day, cooking little bricks and shit. Me and bro Uncle we was in the cell and he was just telling me like, yeah, my nephew got this going on and he finna sign with such and such and he doing this and doing that. So shit, I'm just like, for sure that's real. I like to see people from my city going up. That's real.
That's hard. What's the last combo you had with Ksoo?
The last conversation that I had with Ksoo was actually, we just was talking about some business stuff. Like I'm trying to get some things sorted out and start marketing some things and pushing some things and really just making moves and you feel me? Really like still trying to still give my dog the opportunity to still be included in what it is that we push into the industry, you feel me? Because he had a big part of the campaign in itself, period. So it's like, you feel me? I still when it comes to decisions and stuff that got to do with the brand itself, I still, you know what I'm saying, he's still included in this type of shit.
Absolutely. How do you feel about his dad testifying against him in the murder trial?
Have they went to trial yet? So he didn't testify then.
Or he's going to?
Is he? You spoke to him?
Nah, but
He might not. You feel me? I don't know though. I've been in a cell with bruh too, with bruh daddy. You feel me? We cool, we made a lot together and stuff like that. I don't know shit. One thing that I can say though, the first time that the news posted and said that man was cooperating, that he had took time and this and that man had just pled guilty to an old ass charge he been had and had done got 2 years for that bit. You feel me? Some old ass shit and the news twisted it how they want it. So that's all I'ma say. Honestly, I'm not in that cell with Ksoo no more when he come from his lawyer visits and when he come from court to politic on that type of stuff with him. So anything that I have, shit, my observation just as good as yours, you feel me? So
I got you.
We're looking at the same blog.
On a positive note, this year you had a son.
Yes.
Shout out to Yasir.
Yes.
How does it feel to be a father after all this? I'm sure this has to be the most fulfilling part of everything.
Like it feel crazy, but it's a feeling it's amazing though too. But it's you feel me? I don't know. It feel crazy because I spent so much of my time like being an adult and shit. As I was adult, I spent so much of that time like either like in some way, shape, or form, like taking orders from somebody else that I couldn't control. Like whether it's being locked up or just, you know what I'm saying, always being in like a position like that, like damn. So I never got the time to really understand exactly who I was gonna be as an adult, who I was gonna be like as a father figure and shit like that. But I feel like I kind of found myself a lot the more time that I had spent alone by myself, and I kind of got it all figured out. So that's the only way that I can say that it feel crazy, because at first it's kind of chaotic till you gotta figure out, you gotta get a grasp on like, all right, well, no matter what, I gotta, you feel me? Like you gotta dedicate to this shit. But it feel amazing because it's like, that's a person. I feel like I just be looking at shit sometimes when he sleep, like, damn, he little as fuck, like that's a person. Like one day he just gonna grow up, be taller than me, you feel me? But it's just amazing because you experiencing they first everything with them. Like that's raw. You feel me? Like that's raw to be able to look at your jit and be like, jit, I was there the first time you was smiling. You know what I'm saying? Like little shit like that. It just feel good. It feel good to be a part of that. So I like that.
How did it feel to dedicate Letter to Yasir and Yeah, is that real footage of you in the labor room?
Yeah. I
That's
recorded that.
hard.
I recorded that myself. So
I saw most of the footage was your own,
I
right?
ain't have my videographer there or nothing, but she had stayed in town with me a couple of weeks before that. She had stayed in town with me and for a while, and we was out there chilling. We had went to Best Buy and shit, and she showed me, and it's why my girl was still pregnant. She showed me like what camera would be best to buy and shit like that. So I went and I got all the stuff and all that, you feel me? I really got a lot of that stuff anyway, cause my girl's finna do YouTube, so I just got all
I
that YouTube
saw.
stuff, you feel me? So yeah, that's like some shit we pushing. We just working on a lot of shit, but yeah, so Lisa guided me. She like told me everything I need, all the equipment and all that, and we got it so that I got the ability to like do stuff like that. Like we always finding ways to incorporate some new shit into the video. So
Right.
I felt like I ain't never seen nobody do that.
Facts. And how did your fan base respond to that? Because that showed a very vulnerable side of you. And I feel like it was so beautiful how you packaged it together. The song was so beautiful.
They actually like people fucked with it. Like it went real dumb on my page. I'm talking about like down there 600,000 views on the gram and shit like that. But as it's going up, as I'm pushing it, Instagram done took a nigga page, so now I got a new page. So I'm not even on that Rat Race of GMK. My new page is No Hospital GMK.
I'm so sorry. Instagram on some bullshit right now, for real.
I ain't tripping though, because I'm big on like everything happen for whatever it's supposed to happen for.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you, yeah.
I'm just
How
big
did
on
you
that.
meet your girl?
Cause I had none, you feel me? I had none, came home and my dogs was on some shit like, this girl want me. But really like the mindset I had, I was kind of like ducking a little bit. You feel me? Like I wasn't really like I tell them boy like, yeah, I'm a DM and shit, but then I don't like them. You feel me? But just cause like I felt like I had just came home, I wasn't really trying to like, you feel me, be into nothing and be all, especially not nobody that my dogs was already saying was they friend. Cause right now I'm feeling like I just came home. I'm in fuck nigga mode. Like I'm finna be stupid. You feel me? But like shit, after about a week of me ducking and dodging and shit, one day them boys like we at the studio. I'm in there bit, I'm finna get a haircut and shit. And my dog lean in the studio while I'm getting a haircut. He lean in that bit and he like, yeah, that girl and her friend, they finna pull up. I just texted her. And slide off. I'm like, bro, what type of time you on, bro? You feel me? I'm like, bro, what type of time you on? So shit, but
That's beautiful.
They
I love. Shout out to the homies.
Pulling up and shit. She pulled up and shit. When I seen, I was like, man, like you feel me? She looked a little better than what they had showed me on the ground and shit. So I don't know. I had talked to her. You feel me? You know, from the instant, like just from the first day that I had met her, like we were like flirting and shit. So you know, it's like
I love it.
chemistry.
That's hard. Does having a public relationship cause any problems?
I say like it opened the door for a lot of problems and it opened the door for a lot of people to try to seize the opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, for whatever reason that they want to. But like me as a person, like I got really good, like I feel like I got a really good ability to communicate stuff. Like I could get, I'ma get something across to you if I need to. You feel me? So I feel like that trait, it helped me be like a good leader. And then I just stand on morals. I stand on like what I stand on. I think I got a good set of values. So regardless of what this little public Instagram shit they try to throw at me, or this girl come and some shit 2 years old and she trying to lie like it's right, shit like that, you feel me? Like that shit can't really phase something, you feel me? Like wind can't break rock, you feel me? So
facts.
shit
I hear
ain't
you.
really nothing.
Real quick, July 13th, JayDaYoungan was killed. Did you know him?
Yeah, I knew JayDaYoungan. That's so crazy because Jay passed literally like I was in the studio with him earlier that week.
Damn.
You feel me? Him, his girl, his mama, like it was a good vibe. You feel me? He had just came home. I tapped in with him as soon as he came home. Like why Jay was locked up, I feel like he fucked with me, and I was like the first person bro had came and recorded with when he came home. But it was just like on some like, I had just came from that situation while he had just went in the situation. So it was more so I was instantly like, I ain't gonna say like a nigga just was tapped in, we talking every single day and shit like that. Nah, it ain't that, but you don't gotta be that to like be there for somebody, you feel me? I made sure that like throughout the time that Jay was locked up, like at least once or twice a month, I'm tapping in with him, you feel me? Right, I'm gonna send him a letter and I'm gonna send him some pictures and shit like that. I'm gonna let him know like, bro, this music shit going like this. I'm finna drop this song, video call me, I'm gonna play it for you. Like we done been on video calls and all type of shit like that. So you feel me? We definitely like I would say like we had a relationship.
For sure. It's crazy to me you're only 22 because you got a good head on your shoulders.
Yeah, like I had to get that bit right.
Yeah. I hear you. All right, we gotta talk about Sleazy Flow remix with Young and Ace because that shit is fire.
I appreciate it. Nah, I love that shit for real. Like I was at Ace's house one day and he was playing that shit and he was like, bro, we gotta make this shit. So I'm like, I bet. You feel me? He like, we gotta make this shit in the studio. So I'm like, I bet. And I sit back and I'm eating a damn, not even being funny, I swear I'm probably eating a damn cinnamon roll or some shit. Like, you feel me? I'm chilling, I'm in this bit eating this shit. And he like, bro, we gotta make this shit. So I'm like, bro, what is you talking about? He like, right now, like right to it, like right now.
I love it.
I'm like, damn. So you feel me? I'm like, oh, you tripping. So I tell him like, nah, don't even write to it, cause he showed me what he finna all he had was that first line. Then they all rest. That all he had at first. I stopped his ass, I say, nah, you finna slide that bit. I say, don't even write nothing else. Just wait till we get to the studio. We just gonna go straight, like, back and forth. We just gotta do it like energy, you feel me? He was like, bet. We get in the studio and we just, like, it was like, we went dumb. I ain't gonna lie.
13 million views. How does that feel?
It felt great. It's just one of them times in your career where you see yourself progressing and shit like that, but it always be like, damn, what if this just, you know what I'm saying? Your mind always tell you, what if it's just circumstance, like you trying to rationalize it, but whenever I feel like no matter beginning of your career or at the end, like even when you get Drake them status, I feel like whenever you got anything that you put your heart in and that shit go big or bigger than what you expected, or it reached what you wanted it to reach, like you gonna feel accomplished, like it just feel good. It give you like a sense of like, for sure, like I'm doing something right. So that was good, you feel me? And then I liked it how I got a chance to incorporate my family in the video and my mama, people them in the video, you feel me? I liked it all that. That was the first time anything ever happened like that in Lineville, Alabama.
Really? Oh, it was in Alabama?
Yeah, Lineville, Alabama.
Wow.
That was on the street. That was on the street where I stayed. That's what I was talking about.
Wow.
Them projects right there, all my family living there. All them little kids and stuff, them like my little cousins and stuff.
That's beautiful. They probably know every single lit word in that song.
Yeah, they fucked up about it now, definitely. But I just like stuff like that. Like I like the experiences that a nigga get along the way. Like that's one of the most things that I like from just what I got going on. The experiences that you get along the way, like that feeling, you feel me? Like you ain't gonna never have that feeling pulling up on that street in them lounges like that and it's 100 people outside and they all here just cause you said pull up, you feel me? And they just wanna see you and just be a part of something you got going on. Like that's just, I fuck with that.
For sure. And does Sleazy World ever respond to it?
We actually, we talked to him before we made it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, we was already listening to him. Like we was already listening to that song before that song blew.
Got it.
You feel me? Everybody around here was already
too.
fucking with bruh campaign and we was already fucking with what he had going on and listening to not just that song, but I know me myself, before that song blew, I know 4, 5, 6 of his songs already. You feel me? So
hard.
Shit, but yeah, nah, I know he was fucking with it though.
For sure. Real quick, are you cool with? Do you know YK Osiris? He's from Jacksonville too.
I know Osiris. I'm not gonna say like we grew up together or no shit, but definitely like growing up, like I seen Osiris on social media. I seen him at the mall and shit, like when we was all going to the movies and shit like that. So you feel me?
It's a small world. That's crazy. Did you see the list of top 15 Jacksonville rappers they put out?
Well, what it say?
It said 2022's best rappers from Duval. Yungeen Ace was first. Nardo Wick, Spot'em, Fulio, Lil Papa, Spinna Benz. The list. Oh, you're on there, number 9, Rock Racer GMK.
Alright. I don't really be when it comes to them lists and shit, like I don't really be caring what order. Long as you know I'm on there.
Oh yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, no,
like,
facts.
I feel like
was looking for you.
whoever make the list, bro, we not gonna beef about if I'm number 1 through 30 or whatever, bro. But if you say Florida, nigga, you gonna put me on there. You don't put me on there, you got me fucked up. That's how I feel.
I got you. Speaking of, we gotta talk about you recently signing to Joey Manda's Encore Recordings. He's from Interscope, right?
Yeah.
That's hard. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Like, it's going up.
Nah, like definitely like it was definitely the best move for me, especially at the time. And I feel like I fuck with the team. Like I fuck with the team. I could provide a vision. We all gonna work towards it. You feel me? Like communication, great. Like it's just a good situation.
For sure. So what you got coming out next? What can we expect? Oh, you got a new project coming, right?
Yeah, I got my Born to Be Free project in the works, you feel me? So like, bro, I got names on there, you feel me? I ain't gonna drop none of that yet, but definitely.
Dang, I wanna know.
Definitely know my next drop that I'm trying to get out to my fans, Free Ksoo. So I got a song called Free Ksoo coming out with me, Backstreet, and JayDaYoungan on there, you feel me?
Oh, wow.
That was actually the song that me and Jay was recording in the studio the week that he passed. We never got to finish it.
Wow.
He never got to go in there and put the little finishing touches on there and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But me, him, and Backstreet definitely snapped on it. I feel like it's a great song.
Damn, a fan's gonna love that too.
Nah, for sure.
Man, well, just me talking to you, like, I really do hope the best for your career. Like, I don't know. I just feel good energy from you, so I want the best for you, you know?
I appreciate it, for real, for real. It mean a lot, you feel me? Like, manifest that for me. Say it a couple more times when we get off.
Hell yeah. Is there anything else you want to let the people know before we wrap?
Anything else that I want to let them know? Nah, other than Born to Be Free, definitely On the Way was my first tape, my first project, like big project that I'm really releasing. Like, to let them know I'm putting a lot into this shit and I'm speaking up for a lot of people who really can't be heard, you feel me? So we just putting a lot into this shit, and when I go to pushing this shit, y'all gonna feel it.
For sure. I love it. Man, well, thank you.
I appreciate y'all.